actively snowing today, which is pretty great. Sorry. I'm putting my glove back on after starting my video. I have a couple thoughts today. I'm thinking about being in a moment of change. And then the other thing that comes to me whenever there's fresh snow, nobody has walked on this trail, which is great because there's ice on the trails that other people have walked. So I'm less likely to fall on my ass while videoing my walk on this trail. The other thing that I love about snow is that it makes it so much easier to track. These are all squirrels. Looks like I would maybe guess gray squirrels. I've seen a lot of gray squirrels around here, and those look a little bit big for red squirrels. Red squirrel tracks are just about the same size as chipmunks. So I don't know for sure. I didn't see the animal, but my guess is that those are gray squirrel tracks. And it's so much easier to track in the winter than the summer. You don't find as many tracks on dead leaves in the summer as you do on the snow in the winter. Going through life is more like, I don't know, like tracking in the summer. You know, things aren't usually plotted out right in front of you unless you're paying really, really close attention. And the other thing I think I've mentioned is that I was taught to backtrack and not like try to come upon the animal itself, so I track the opposite direction of the way of the tracks because wild animals have enough trouble, especially in the winter, staying alive. It takes a lot of energy to stay alive. They're already having to deal with their lives, so I'm more interested in what was there and what they were doing than I am in tracking down the animal and causing more stress in an already stressful situation. So when I talk about tracking in our lives, I tend to think about backtracking and looking for clues as to how I got where I am. And noticing the tracks that I'm leaving and the things that I'm doing and stuff right now that they can give me a better idea of where to go in the future. Maybe places where I slipped and fell. And, you know, maybe I'll keep a lookout for that patch of ice next time. But overall, I'm just working on noticing stuff. What I've been noticing the last week or so, probably 10 days, is all the hallmarks. I guess I noticed it a week ago. All the hallmarks, the earmarks in my life, the way that I work, from tracking, you know, what I've done before in my life. All the earmarks of a period of rapid growth, mental emotional growth. I've been digging in really hard on my business, learning how to do it, putting it onto action. What that means when you're a coach is digging into what I think, what I know, what I believe, what I want to share, and making it really understandable. And that means getting more and more and more clear on it myself, which, let me tell you, that is awesome. It's amazing. And so I've been working really hard on that. You know, whether I'm actively sitting down with a piece of paper or a device and plotting stuff out, or whether I've left it and it's lying fallow in my mind and I'm working, you know, with cows or on a walk. Kind of all of my mental energy is pointed at what I think, what I know, what I believe, what I want to share. The other thing, okay, so I'm going to pause a second. I'm not sure if I can get this. There's 2 and 2. And this is the trail that people use. These are tracks from, I don't know, last couple days probably. This new snow is on top of them. Oh, I know nothing. Like, this is all pure conjecture, but it is probably canid, like some version of a dog or wild dog, because of the way that they're stepping. I'm also gonna guess that it's not wild because it doesn't track. Because it's 2 and 2, it's probably jogging or trotting along, and because they're out of line, I would bet it's not wild. I bet it's domestic, because wild needs to be as conformationally, physiologically sound and in an alignment as possible in order to live. I could be completely wrong. I am likely completely wrong, but it's fun. My brain starts to poke along on that instead of what I'm talking about. So maybe somebody was out here with their dog. So I've been putting tons of energy into the exciting work of figuring out what I have to offer and how to offer it. And then I had a couple days at Christmas time. I don't think I had 2 days off. I think I just had Christmas off. And I spent the whole day just watching movies. I was like, wait, I should be working. I have so much work to do. And my body's like, nope. We're going to hang out here and do this. My mind was doing that. Let me rephrase that. It was not my body. My body's been kind of regularly tired, but it's not like I can't do stuff. But my mind was fatigued. It needed to just... It either needed a flat out rest, which when you're working that hard, yeah, absolutely. Or it needed to go fallow. Like, maybe there was some sticky issues that I needed to kind of level up on, figure out, and working really hard on it wasn't going to do it. So either way, that's what I did. And I've actually done that 1 or 2 days since then. It's just taken a day completely off. And that's the first time in month, 2 months, 2.5 months, where although I'm excited and thrilled and totally channeling on my work in the world. I just needed a day. And to have it happen like that, where it's more than one day, that's what signified to me. That is the track that I'm following on, oh, that's what I do. I get excited and energized and I work wicked hard, and I need to break. I need to take time completely from my, I don't know, fallow period, right? Like the chance for my everything to sort out and rewire and settle in me. And that's happened several times over the last 5 years. I've been changing fast and profoundly, and each time I level up, each time I have these moments of rapid change, the earmarks are energy and excitement and like just the desire to work on my stuff, whatever it is. And interspersed with the need to rest, have mental rest. And it's pretty cool to know that about myself at this point, because what it means is that I don't, like, as soon as I recognize it, I abruptly stop allowing my previous conditioning and training to tell me that I'm being lazy when I need those chances to rest. Does that make sense? You know, I'm taught to do. That's what I was talking about last week. Do. Work. And if you're not working, then you're lazy. You're not devoted enough to whatever it is that you're doing. And knowing this about myself, that I excitedly, energizedly do, and then not collapse. It's not a collapse, but it's a rest. It's just like a chance to breathe. Allowing that, knowing that that's how I work when I'm in this phase of rapid growth, is one of the greatest gifts that I've ever, learned about myself. It's the greatest gift that I can give myself, is to honor it. Honor the need to rest. Like the forest does in the winter. Like, so many nature themes in my life. Just I can always come up with them, but the forest has rapid growth in the summer and then it rests. Whew, holy moly, that's too much work. And it pauses for the winter. There's stuff going on underneath, for sure. There's roots are growing and building up the foundation, and that's what I'm doing with these random days where I just sit in front of the damn television. And I am working on my roots. I'm rewiring, if you want to call it that. I'm connecting things on a much deeper level. There's a fungal network underneath the ground that if I've just sent a whole bunch of roots down because it's so like my branches have gotten so much bigger, and so I need more roots to support it. So I'm growing the roots, but I'm also giving the fungal network underneath the really, really microscopic stuff, giving that a chance to find its spot. Tell me this is not beautiful. Clean snow. More coming. Chickadee calling. All this clean, beautiful snow. Old evidence of us, but not anything brand new. Every time I get to one of these moments where I recognize that I'm changing fast, I get kind of excited about it. So, more squirrel tracks. I'm gonna not go down the hill with dead leaves underneath, a whole bunch of fresh snow. Velcro, excuse me. Maybe look at your own tracking abilities. What happened the last time you changed a lot and had a thinking pattern change? Talk to you later.